Thanks so much for joining me. Media day, season just around the corner. Just reflect a little bit back on last year with your role as second 11 coach. Fantastic summer for the team, for yourself and for the county.
No, the lads, they played really well. I think, when we were looking at second team cricket, it's all about trying to give these our younger players experience, want to be producing our own players, and getting, those guys through our pathway, hopefully getting rookie contracts and making their mark in the first team. But you also have the already young players that are signed. Again, their challenge is to get into the first team and to give them experience and awareness of the game to go and play the next level. And I think we did that well last year with the players that were playing in the second team. I mean, results were good, but it's not about that for me. It's more about making players ready to play first team cricket. So we talk a lot about, can we pick up that performance and drop it in the first team? And that's our mentality in the twos. And if we're doing that, then we're ultimately going to play good cricket as well. So, yeah, it was really pleasing. I think we've still got ways to go to being where we want to be as a group. But it was very pleasing.
And with all of that in mind, a look ahead to the fixtures this summer, some potentially slightly tougher fixtures with Hampshire, Surrey, Somerset in the pipeline for 2025. What's the messaging like there? Does it change at all? Is it any different looking ahead?
No, I think the guys are excited actually to see the fixtures, to see that we're playing different teams, to challenge themselves against those sides. So I think they're excited. They want to go and put performances in against those teams. Because I think they'll feel as well that'll go even further if they're doing well against those particular sides. We know they're going to be strong. We know they're going to bring their A game. But I think, like we've already shown in that in the second team, when we've played the so-called bigger sides, we've always performed admirably and won plenty of fixtures. So they know they can do it, and I think they're excited to go and show that against different players and different sides this year. So yeah, it's going to be exciting.
You mentioned the rookie contracts that are available. There's 3 that have got them this year with Adi, Arush and Tian. How have they progressed over the winter since putting pen to paper, and how excited are you to see how they can develop through the course of the summer?
Really excited. All really good kids. And I think, having spoken to them, it's just seeing about how they settle in to the group, to the environment. It's completely different from coming through the academy system of, you tend to get everything you need on hand all the time, whereas now it's all about finding things themselves and it's their game and how they want to improve it. That they've got to make sure that they're putting the work in themselves to go and fulfill their potential now. So I also think it's about getting used to being around the first team players, the experienced boys, how they fit into the changing room. It's all new to them, and I'm not too worried about the cricket. The cricket will take care of itself, the performances in the second team. For me, it's about getting everything else right around the edges. So their lifestyle, they're at uni, balancing uni with cricket. So I think it's the outside challenges they're going to find can be the toughest. But I'm pretty sure they'll all handle themselves well. They're all really level guys, very intelligent guys, and all keen to want to get into the first team at some point this year. So really excited to see how they get on.
Not only second team coach, you wear a few hats here at Northamptonshire, don't you, with your spin coach as well and the fielding coach. Talking about the spin department specifically to start with Rob, with Saif, with Freddie, and then Yuzvendra Chahal, who's just been announced to come back. How are the stocks looking? Excited to see Yuzvendra back this summer?
Definitely excited to see him back. Really good guy. Speaks really well. Very intelligent spinner. Most spinners are pretty intelligent. So it's great to talk to him about bowling, and also for those bowlers that you mentioned in our staff to learn off him with his experience. And our boys are going well. It's spin bowling is something that always comes with age, with experience, with learning the game, and keep challenging with that all the time about putting themselves in different situations and trying to work out what their role is at that time in the game. But I've been pleased with them. I've really been pleased with them, and start the season, you're probably not thinking too much about spin, but they play a part, give our guys a bit of a rest, and hopefully sneak 1 or 2 in as well. So yeah, I'm really pleased with them. I'm excited to see how we get on this season.
Yeah, and then finally, we've had a new head coach for a month. You've been over to South Africa, back now with a game of cricket tomorrow. How are the group generally settling in and working with one another?
Yeah, I think it's both ways. You know, the players are trying to get a sense of the coach, and the coach is trying to get a bit of a sense of the playing group he has. And I think it went well in South Africa. It's given him a lot of opportunity to see the players up close, around them a lot more. And that's not just in the cricketing sense. That's around the hotel and in the gym kind of stuff. So it gives him a bit of a better picture of where we stand with that. And it's the same with the players, starting to get used to how he works, how he operates, what he's looking at, what he expects. So that when we come back here now, we're all on the same page and we're all working to that same goal. And I think they're all excited. I know he's excited to get going with this group as well, to see how we go this year. And we want to hit the ground running. You know, we want to hit the ground running in the Champo. That leads us in nicely into the T20, where we've had a lot of success. So it's about getting that ball rolling and getting ourselves out there and playing some good attractive cricket to hopefully, you know, make our supporters proud and people around Northampton want to come and watch us play.
Yeah, fantastic. Graeme, thanks for your time.
No problem.
Good luck this summer.